Hey everybody, what's up? Bear with me on the video. I can't find the mount for the camera. The screen's cracked, so it's probably somewhat blurry, but hopefully it gets the point across. I kind of have to make this video in a hurry, I think, because basically I've been noticing a lot of videos on people questioning the fuel we're getting. And me and my neighbor have both recently started having problems that neither one of us could really understand. Seemed like it was ignition related, and I've been working on bikes and cars for over 20 years. Everything pointed to ignition problems. Went through, replaced the entire ignition system on my daily bike when the problem started, and I'm not even really sure how to describe the problems other than he had put it best, I think, with it's almost like the cylinders flushed out, like all cylinders are firing at the exact same moment. It in every other regard seemed to run fine until it was under load. His situations with a built 440 that is a brand new motor he was firing up initially and breaking in when he began having the problem. Mine is my V-Star 1100, my daily bike, and we had both gotten fuel from the same gas station within, I'll say within 48 hours of one another. So I've gone through my entire ignition system, still nothing, to the point where at one moment it might seem as if it's running rich, and then the next minute it seemed as if it was running lean, and I would adjust and tune and dial and nothing seemed to fix it. It just seemed to bounce all over the place. So this morning I decided to pull the carb, and I finally got around to it a little bit ago. The reason I'm having to make this video in kind of a rush is because of what I've found. So I've noticed a lot of people are questioning how much ethanol they're putting in the fuel, and I'm not sure if it's the ethanol causing this or if there is some other additive we're not aware of. But when I pulled the carb, the fuel that came out of the bowl, or well, out of the overflow tube, there was a little bit left in the bowl. If you can see on the ground, it came out as liquid and turned to a yellow color. See if I can get in here so you can see it. And it began to kind of crystallize. So bear with me as I walk in here to where I've got the carb at. So I went ahead, tore the carb apart, and began to notice that the fuel in the carburetor, which, mind you, was drained a few minutes before, let's see if I can get it in, immediately began to turn to a white crust. And it did it, I mean, within minutes. If you can see the accelerator pump rod, it is thick. It also began falling off on its own. And actually here, I'm not sure if you can see in the video or not, but it is crystallizing and liquid at the same time. I have no idea what in the world would cause fuel to crystallize so fast that it literally happened in front of my eyes, and it is dissipating fast enough that I had to make a video immediately. I'm gonna clean this carb and get it back together to be sure this fixes it, but something tells me this is the problem. And I'm not sure if anybody else has found any other additives in the fuel you've been getting. I'm not sure who all has done what tests. I'd like to do some testing with some of this fuel. If anybody has any ideas, what it may be, how we might test for it, I'm more than game to do my part and, do whatever testing that we can to figure this out and how we can combat it. We know that, you know, that they want the fuel to appear as if it's coming down in price and that you're getting the same quality fuel, and we know we're not. We know it's burning up significantly faster. Everyone seems to be, you know, talking about how their fuel mileage has just completely tanked. It doesn't matter what they're driving or how they drive it or how often they drive it, their fuel mileage is going to the gutter. So I just wanted to make this quick video and get some opinions from everybody out there, see what you think could be causing it. And I just, something has to be done here. I don't know what we can do, how we need to go about doing it, but something has to be done because we know they're trying to get our pre-tech vehicles off the road. They want us all driving their rolling surveillance states is all it is, and I will have no part of it. I would recommend that anybody looking for a new vehicle, whether it's bike, car, truck, etc., would avoid anything with technology at every possible moment. No matter what you have to do, it may seem inconvenient. There may be moments where you think it'd be great to have a feature that a new car has that you don't, but I'm telling you, it is by far the only way that we're going to have any control over what we do drive. And if we don't do something about this, every moment of your life will be surveilled and controlled by the government. We cannot stand for that. Our forefathers would not have stood for that. And even with something as small and insignificant as the fuel we're buying to be able to get around, to get to work, to, you know, go to sports for our kids, doesn't matter what it is. They are trying to control us through every possible means. They have lied to us in every possible way. This has gone on for decades upon decades, and now it's like they don't even care to try to hide it. Any input on this would be greatly appreciated. If you would, like, comment, subscribe, and I will post updates as soon as I get more videos made on whether it's the solution to my fuel issue or whether it is testing videos. We will move forward with it to the best of our ability, and I appreciate everyone who has stayed, watched, and anyone who's commented on this video. It is greatly appreciated. I'd love to hear everybody's opinions and thoughts on the matter, and I hope everybody has a great day. God bless y'all. God bless America. Bye.